what are the assessment in pharmacovigilance we are going to do. The first one is seriousness assessment. Okay, we assess whether the case is serious or not serious, and in serious we assess whether it is 7-day reportable or 15-day reportable. Okay, we specify what is the seriousness criteria. Okay, the next assessment is expectedness assessment, means where we see whether the adverse event is listed or not listed in the reference safety information. Okay, don't worry, you have next module. The next module we will talk in detail about the expected assessment. Okay, the next assessment is causality assessment. Causality assessment means assessing whether the adverse event is related or not related to the suspect product or to your company suspect product. That is called as causality assessment. So we basically do three assessment: seriousness assessment, expectedness assessment, and causality assessment. Okay, so today's class we are talking only about seriousness assessment. Okay, so what are all the seriousness criteria? So this is very important in an interview point of view. They will ask you what is the different, what is an SAE and what is an adverse event, or they can ask you what is an SAE and what is a non-serious adverse event. SAE means serious adverse event, and non-serious adverse event means adverse event, it is an adverse event, but it does not have any of the seriousness criteria, but it is reported to PV department. Okay, so there are two different types, like SAE means serious adverse event or non-serious adverse event, and they can ask you what are the seriousness criteria. Definitely every one of you are going to get questions in this class, so just concentrate. Each and every words are important here. So they will ask you what are the seriousness criteria, you'll have to just list down. Okay, so the first seriousness criteria is fatal. Okay, if the event is fatal, if someone is calling, say spontaneous, post-marketing spontaneous, someone is calling and telling, my mother was taking your drug and she died today morning. So this case is it's a serious. What is the adverse event the consumer has reported?
Fatal.
Death. Okay, yeah, death, fatal. He says his mother died, but he did not give what is the reason. Okay, he just said his mother died. So the seriousness criteria is fatal. Okay, so and is it a serious or non-serious case? First of all, let's go like that. So is it a serious or non-serious?
Serious?
It's a serious case. And what is the seriousness criteria for this case?
Fatal.
Fatal. Yes, very good. So it is fatal. Okay. Now, someone calls and informs you like, my father was taking your drug and suddenly he had a life-threatening condition of brain hemorrhage, for which he was hospitalized, and immediately a surgery was done and he was saved. So that is the seriousness criteria here is life-threatening. Okay, so the subject had a life-threatening event, so it is life-threatening. The next seriousness criteria is hospitalization or prolongation of hospitalization. Someone calls you and tells like, I took your company product and I had diarrhea for which I was hospitalized for 2 days. Okay, so now this case, what is the event in this case?
Hospitalization.
No, event. Adverse event. What is the
Diarrhea.
event?
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Very good. Diarrhea is the event.
Hmm.
Is it serious or non-serious?
Non-serious.
Why you say non-serious? The patient had reported like, I took your drug and I had experienced diarrhea for which I was hospitalized. Now I got discharged. So the event is diarrhea. What, it is serious or non-serious?
It's a serious
Serious.
case.
It is
Serious.
serious because the
Hmm.
patient was hospitalized.
Hospital.
Okay, so this is serious. Now he also adds like, when I was hospitalized, okay, I had a because I was hospitalized for dehydration, because I had diarrhea, I had a lot of dehydration, and I had a acute kidney failure. Okay, for with pre